Hello guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. On today's video, we are going to be creating yet another portfolio and at the same time a design agency site. And I'd like to point out that this one is a little bit different from the first agency website I created, which was just an agency site. But this one comprises both a portfolio and also completed projects you have done for some agency. So I'll give you a quick tour, like a demo of this build. And before that, I'd like you to know that this the key things you need to consider while creating this type of agency build is like, first of all, you need to have a very good typography, like your font, and also make sure you have a very good clean images. For you to they should be very clean, so when you put them out, they can be they can render visually. Okay, so and you do need to make sure not much informations, like the last one I did, just your completed project, so it showcases everything you do. So for now, let me just give you guys a very quick tour of the whole build. So here, as you can see, is the front page, and also your title, design and engineering for software companies and enterprises, and also a very little description of what this agency does. Okay, and also you can book a call, and also you can view our work. And as you can see, there's this sliding logos all around, and it looks very cool. Once I hover in, as you can see, it kind of slows down a little bit, and when I hover out, it kind of go way faster than before, or like how it used to before. So here are the showcases of your completed project. I got all these images from I think somewhere on Twitter, but I can't remember. But whoever owns this image, once you find out, I'm giving you a shout out. But do let me know if if you don't want me to use your images. I'll like look for it. I'll take them down. Okay. So here are all the completed projects, and as you can see, it's really just plain, simple, straightforward, as you can see. And you can also right here click on the get in touch or more about us if you like it to go to your about page. But let's go back straight to the top and click on project. Right here, as you can see, the URL change. First, you should understand the URL change, and also this tab became active. But the first time the tab wasn't active, but once I click on it, it became active. And you can see have a title, design and engineering for LA companies and ideas. So when you click on it, as you can see, it has a little bit of title and a little bit of tag of what this project was all about. And you can click on to see details, which I didn't include. If you want to, you can do that, but for now I'm not doing that. So every card, every project has their own tags and also a title attached to it, and you can click details to go further to read more, which brings me to the to share this with you guys. My next project actually is somewhat it's somewhat related. When you click on it, it's like a blog section also in a part of this kind of project, whereby you get to see lots of posts, and you click on one, it's just like a blog. So that will be coming up soon, but for now I just need to dish this out for you guys. So here is all your project, and if I click on the services, and also here are the services that you render. Okay, everything looks clean, nice, simple. Okay, as you can see, so here are all the services you render, and they are all simple. And then you can go to the connect us page, and also you can see it looks very clean, simple, straightforward. And also you can send a message. If you've watched my last video on how to send mails, which by the way I won't be doing that here. I won't be doing that because I already did that in my last video. So you can use that technique or use whatever you learned there, integrate it here, and it will still work perfectly well. So this is what we're going to be building, and as you can see, I just added a little bit of frame motion, what's it called, a toast with using Sona, which I don't think we'll be using that much. So that is what we'll be doing in today's video, today's project. So I hope you guys gonna learn one or two, and if you're new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and also comment if there's anything you do not understand. And also, for you my great supporters out there, keep sharing my videos. I see all the hard work you all have been doing, and I want you guys to please keep supporting the channel, as it's a goal I would have completed last year, but unfortunately I didn't complete that goal. So I want you guys to keep supporting the channel, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of you who have been doing so ever since I opened this YouTube channel. And thank you so guys. And for the responsiveness, the build is 100% responsive. As you can see, it's on mobile devices, responsive. Okay, it's all responsive. And if I should take it a little bit larger, as you can see, it's all responsive and it's all perfectly well. And if I should go to the services, you can see it's all responsive as well. If I should take it a little bit, as you can see, so whoever is out there, just know this build is responsive. It's mobile responsive. Okay, and you can see they are all responsive. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right straight into creating the actual project. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. This on Edge, I only I opened this with my Chrome, just so you guys see that there's a thin edge does that as you can see, when I use my mouse, it kind of drags along, which it kind of feel like there's something wrong with the build, but actually it's just edge thin. So that's why I have to use my Chrome, just to be sure it's not an issue related to the code, but it's actually just an edge thing. So as you can see, everything works perfectly well. So without further ado, let's jump right straight into the code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my terminal. If you don't know how to create a Next.js app, I already showed you guys how to do so in my last build, and all you need to do is follow the step and install. There aren't package you need to install. Everything is just, there aren't much there aren't much package you need to install. If there is, don't worry, I will show you guys that you need to install something, but if there isn't, well, we just keep riding on. So the first thing first we need to do is let me close this one. Let me end this one session because this one is the one running. So I'm just going to kill it. Okay. And so here is the home page. As you can see, it's pretty much once you run your Next.js, you open your app, you go to your layouts. As you can see, I'm on the layout right now, and so on inside the layout, let me start this one. So inside the layout, we're going to have a div. So npm run div. Okay, let me widen this a little bit. So I want to start this zone. So let me go to my so they're telling me I need to go to port locals 3001. So what we need to do is come here and create a section no, not that one. Okay, so we need to come here and create a component, and it says the component is hero. So I'm just gonna create that and say here is not defined. Of course it's not defined. So where do we have that hero defined? It's right in our header. So we are also going to be creating a header like so. I really don't know why I did that one, but let's see. So we're going to be creating a header. Anyway, this is very or probably I should have just named this ones. Let me rename it component. Like if you want to be having some kind of reusable component, then you can add them here. Okay, so in here we're just going to be creating the hero.csx like so. So in here, inside the hero, we have actually let's create the header part first, because that will make let me just first of all name here so I can be able to import this one. Okay. Okay, as you can see, we have it right there. But first thing we need to do is create this header. I want the header to be there at first. So we create the header.css, and also we say the RFCE. So so let us first have this tag. Also, let's have another one to be of nav. Let's have let's close this one. Okay, so let's give it a class name of flex. Let's give it a justify with the twin, items to be center, margin top to be 5, On medium devices, I want to have a max width of 5 or 6. What's this? Margin top of 5. Medium devices, max width of 5 or 6. 6% are the pixel, not percent. And also we've got the max to be auto, just so we can center it. On a medium device we want the margin top to be of 11 as well, and on a larger device we want the margin top to be of 9. Also we on a larger device we want the pixel padding left and right to be 0. I don't even know if that's important, but let's just see. And we have a link. This is from Next link. This one, Next link component. We have an H1 in it, and all they say is Zen. Excel. We're given a class name. The font should be bold. Oof, I don't even know if we've got all of this. Okay, let's just say the font to be bold. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using any of this stuff right now. And also the href here should be back to the home page, like so. So what you need to do is go to your layout, this one, and import the header from the component /header. Make sure you import the header like so from the component /header. Okay, let's just close this one to avoid distraction. Let me close all of this as well. And also, I don't know if probably I can give it some fault of this gist. Will it work? Okay, it worked. What of this one? Okay, this one will work as well. Let's not just focus on fonts because I'm not sure if I'm making use of them that much here. Okay, well, probably I did, but you all know how I set up my fonts. You can watch the other tutorials and come back to this one. It's all the same. Oh yeah, so here we have the on order list, and also in here we give the class name bg of this type. It's having some background, custom background of EEE like so. And also we've got to give it a flex items to be of type center. We've got to give it a gap of the gap x to be of 5, that's left and right. Okay, and also we've got to give it a height of 34 pixel, and also we've got to give it a padding from the left side and the right side to be of type of 4 pixel as well. And also we have to give it a border, and give it a border type of, want to give it a very specific type of color. We don't just want to give it a border, so we give it a border of 200. Okay, a border neutral 200, and also we have to give it a width of 64 like so, and also text to be of type SM, and like text size. So we at the same time it's a text font size of 0.87 5rem. Also we'll give it a line height of 1.25 rem. You can give it a custom one like this, what was it, the initial one? It was okay, 14 pixel. You could give it an initial of 14 pixel like so. But if you do like so, the line, as you can see, it's only the font size that will be applied. The line height won't be applied. So if you want to apply the line height as well, you have to do the leading, this one. So leading is the line height. So as you can see, but without doing like this, both of them will be the same, font size and line height will be applied all together. So you might want to start doing something like this order rather than doing that manually, like one after the other, which I will recommend. Also, we have a rounded or thick extra large, and also we give the text to be of gray. Oh, gray! I don't remember using gray. I don't like gray. I don't like it. So I'm going to be using the neutral 500. That looks better. Aha! As you can see, there's something right here, but let's keep on doing what we know how to do best. And the next thing we need to have are the tabs. So let me grab those. Let me work these out in here. Okay, so here we have an icon. Okay, I have an icon of home. Home is not defined. Hold on. Icon of home. Okay, we are importing them from Lucid React. Okay, so let me just grab these and paste those in here. Make sure you have Lucid React installed. As you can see, make sure you have Lucid React installed if you haven't. And once you're done, let's keep on coding. And right here in here within the on order list, we've got to have our tab, the one we just did here, but it should be tabs, dot, map. Okay, so you can name it whatever you want. I don't know, maybe I'm very bad at naming kind of things here. Just like the way Bootstrap was, that you find it hard naming, like, not Bootstrap, I mean CSS, where you find it's very hard. There are times you find it's hard to name some kind of things, And so here we need to give it a key. Make sure they always have a key, else it's just been yelling. Okay, so the href here should be of act.url. So whatever we click it, whatever URL attached to it, it will. I mean, this is not the best way to use this icon. If you like, you can just example, you can just do the home like this, and then also here you can just do the user, and it will work the same way. But here I'm just kind of for simplicity's sake, just give it a class. And also here we have the cn function. If you don't know, I'll show you that in a sec. So let's give it a font of this one. I said this won't be important, but of course you can. Okay, just watch my other tutorials on how I installed these fonts, and come back to the tutorial. It's very simple. Or if you don't want to use it like this, then you can just keep on coding. There's no harm in that. So here we just have a little bit of a condition. So here there's an active, which is also a type of state. So here what we're trying to say is if the routes should change, so we need to get that from the next use path name from next navigation. make sure you import the use path from Next navigation. And then the next thing we are checking is to see which part will be active. So this, whatever the path is, whatever URL is, will be in this active. So here it's saying if the active is equal to whatever the act dot URL is, whatever part it is, then we want to apply some kind of color. So here we're going to give it a BG of white. We're going to give it a height of 7. We're going to give it a width of 8. We're going to give it a flex. We're going to give it a item center, rounded 3XL, and transition. I thought this, I wanted making it very smooth, but well, it is what it is. So here we give it transition out, then direction to be 150. Oh, 150, like so. And also if you have to give it a border of neutral 500, and reduce your opacity by 50. I'll drop shadow not that much, LG, that one, and also give it a text of zinc. I don't know. No. Let's give it a neutral 600, right? And also here, in here, we just have to give it a name. What seems to be the problem that use partner color works in the client, so make sure you make this a client component at the top here. Make sure you do that. Okay, so let's see what it got for us. Voila, there you go. This is our active stuff. As you can see, pretty much that is it for our header. So next thing we're going to do is go back to the hero. So header is done. So simple. Okay, so we close that. We go back to the home page. We close this one out. We close this one. We'll come back to this where we also need to do the footer stuff, I'll come back later. And also here in the hero section, we're going to create we already did create a component, name it hero. Okay, so right here in the hero component, let's go in there. There's the hero component. Next, first thing first, let's just grab all these assets. If you don't have access to the assets, you can, I'll be leaving them in my GitHub where you can find all the assets files I use. Okay, so in here I'm just having a public folder. Okay, they're all in assets. Here are my asset files, yeah. So let me go back to my public folder. Public, yeah, here's my assets. There used to be assets, hero, Oh, that's strange. Where are my assets for the? So this is the font. Here is the public. Image 4 services. What is wrong? Where did I keep my images? Oh no, are they even here? Okay, so let me just keep on coding to see. I kind of forgot where no. im.png, import this from assets, or probably I deleted it. Oh my god. Oh god. I think I deleted it. But let's see. I don't know if it's going to. I doubt this is going to work, because I need those images back. So let me keep on. So I have the folder here. So here we have the images, and we're just referencing to some folder named assets, and in there we have all the images. Right? So what I need to do is come down here. Let me close this one up and take this one down, and also stretch this one a little bit. Right. Here we give it a class name, and the margin top to be of 14, and medium devices margin top to be of 100 pixel, and also we have a div. Give it a class name max width to be of 1 rem. Also mx to be auto, and also we have a h1 in our midst, which have text to be 2 extra large. On medium devices it got this text of 26 pixel, probably when let me shrink this a little bit, as you can see. Man, what the heck was that? Let me take this one out. I don't think it makes any difference, as you can see. Okay, so it have there was there was no, it wasn't have any effect to it's having a max width of LG, which is like 32 rem. Then using this font and leading a snug, and also the text inside. Okay, next thing we need to do is have a p tag. Okay, and all we need to do is give it a class name margin top to be of 4, and also a text in it. that says welcome to JavaScript. After that, we've got another div. Let's give it a class name. Give it a margin top of 5. Give it a flex call, this one. And medium devices flex row and gap x of 3. And in there we're going to have a button, and this button is from ShardCN, so make sure you install ShardCN. As you can see, it says button is not installed, so all you need to do is install ShardCN. So this, I'm using ShardCN because I don't want to be as you can see, it's still giving me this error. It needs me to because right now it's not having the ShardCN whatsoever component because I deleted it. So here we have our component. Let me just restore this file. Okay. So make sure you have ShardCN installed. I deleted mine. So make sure you have ShardCN installed, and I deleted mine obviously because I was bootstrapping this. I was kind of getting the project ready. So make sure you have the ShardCN installed, but you don't need to install all of this. You can just install the button, just only this, because that's what I'm making use. I'm making use of it right here, okay? And I'm also making use of it right here. I mean, if you don't want to, that's all good, because you can still do all of this without ShardCN. Just style it the same way you see it, and it will work the same way. But I just want to make use of ShardCN a little bit on this project. So here we have a div here. Okay, so we still have another div which has a class name, margin top to be 9. Okay, a div also with a class name relative, and also another div in here. Give it a class name width to be 28, height to be 10, bg gradient to right, from white from 20, or that from 20% z index of 10 to transparent absolute top 4. Let's just fill all of this. Also in there we have a component called infinite slider, but before that let's just create let's create let's say, let's just write the infinite slider. Okay, it's a self-closing one. So in here we have a div. Okay, so we'll create that together, but for now let's just see what's inside. As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff going in here, a whole lot of SVG, which if you want we leave I mean, we could use something else. I mean, this is a whole lot of SVGs, but okay, here's the thing. I'm going to leave a link to this SVG at my GitHub, or if you like, you can use icons. It's all the same. Okay, so what I'll do is leave a link to my GitHub. Here you can find the SVGs. Okay, so item center, I'll have to give it a gap of X 14 and the margin top to be 5. So I'm going to copy all of this SVG. Like I said, these SVGs are like icons. Okay, you can get any icons and paste them in here, and all will still work the same way. But I'm just using SVG right here. What? Okay, like so. So you can use icon from any icon you feel like, from import it from Lucid React and paste them, and place them here as components, and it will all work. So what we need to do is go create this SVG, this infinite slider. So we open our, so in here, right here in this component, we create a file name infinite slider.csx, like so. And let's go in there, close this one, and let's import all of this first. We import the use client, CN library, the use, let me go back to, okay, let's just write our logic, and then we'll keep on with the, let me just use the types here. So I put in the type infinite slider props. The children would be of a React node, or probably if you want, you can use props with children. And also gap is going to be of type of number, the duration is going to be of type number, duration on hover is a type of number, then the direction is going to be of either horizontal or vertical, and the reverse is of a boolean, and also a class name which is optional. They're all optional, okay? And function infinite slider. Okay, so in here is going to accept all the infinite slider props. Alright, so here we should grab all of this, paste those in here. The children, the gap we're giving it 6, duration we're giving it 25, and on duration hover, that it will pass something from the as props on this one, and the direction we are giving it is vertical, is horizontal, and reverse is going to be false. So we're going to have our state right here. We're going to have our state right here. The current duration, so current duration, we're going to pass it the default duration of 25, just like you're passing 25 in here. Okay, so we're passing it to 25, and ref this for the from use measure. Make sure you install the React use measure, and also a frame motion right here, and also the use state and use effect from React. If you haven't, then here we having the use effect. Okay, let controls, and also const the size is equal if the direction is equal to horizontal. Then we want to take a width, which we the structure from the measure, this one, as you can see, instead of type of number, then give it that width there. Else, if the type is not, or if it's not horizontal, then we want to give it of height. That means it will be vertical. So, like so, it will be vertical, like so. Then, if it is vertical, in that case, then it will use the height. But since it's of not is of horizontal, so it's going to take the width. Okay, so that will be placed inside the size here. So content size is equals to size that we got plus the gap. Plus the gap. Okay, so const from where it's coming from. If there's a reverse, which is a boolean, if it's a reverse, then because here we name it, we give it false. So since it is false, it will be coming from the from the right hand side. Else, if it is not, then it will be coming from the left hand side. Content size var2 or give it a 0. So let's just copy this one and give it to the reverse. Then here we want to give it of 0. Else we want to give it that one, like so. And here I think we need to just import this one. For now we're not exporting it because we only did the, so let me export. So here, so it'll be happy a little bit, I don't know, it's still yellow because it needs to accept these props, some kind of few props. So here we are only going to const reverse if it is transitioning. Do I have that? It's transitioning. Okay, yeah, this is state. If it is true, then controls. So my bad. Control is equals to animate. So I'm going to be making another tutorial whereby I'm going to be making use of this animate a little bit, because I feel like from this tutorial you're not going to understand it that well, but with another tutorial I'm going to make a little bit clear projects whereby you will get to understand how this animate work. Okay, so we're going to give it ease of linear, the duration of current duration times math times absolute what, then translation dot get what is it, current duration times math math dot apps minus 2 divided by content size. Alright, so on complete and then we're going to give it set is transitioning back to false, and also we set the key to previous, whatever previous key it was before, we're going to add +1. Okay, so else we are just going to do this. So we're going to controls equals to animate, give it a translation from to, then is linear, the duration is current duration, repeat of infinity, and repeated type should be of loop, the repeated delay should be of 0, and on repeat, remember here is incomplete. Well, since if it's like if it goes to the, if it's on the last one, we're just going to keep on counting, adding one to it, so it's more like it's never going to stop thing. But on this one, we're going to set the transfer set, then we're taking it back to from where it starts from. Don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so here translation, we're going to dot set, then from like so. So here we are going to return this one. So we're going to return control.stop. Okay, and in here it's passing in some arrays of whatever things we passed in earlier on. Okay, So the key, translation, current duration, gap, all of these. So here we are const over props equals to duration on hover. If we pass in that or this. So here if we pass in that, we're going to say on hover start, even it's we just want to set the is transitioning to true. Set current duration to the duration on hover, while on hover end we set transitioning to true, and then set current duration to false. After that, then I want to return a div a class name scene, a popular scene library. So we're going to give it overflow to be hidden, and also additionally passing whatever class we pass from the outside attached to it. And also we have a div here. We'll give it a class name of flex, width to the max. So here we are going to give it a style, and that style, if we pass in a direction, if the direction is equals to, if we pass it a direction and the direction is equals to the horizontal, then it should have it should go on the X side, which is of translation, else if it is vertical, which is not anymore horizontal, which is will be, then it will go on the white side like so, and stay here to pass the translation. So the style is complaining style okay. Let's give it a gap. And there's a gap of px here. Also flex direction. If the direction is equal or horizontal, then we give it a row. I also give it a column. Okay, and then here we pass in a ref remember we have a ref from the use measure. Okay, on the rest of the props, and here we pass in children. And for the last, one more thing to do is make sure you wrap it. Make sure you wrap it this div. This one. Make sure you wrap it with the emotion dot div. Okay. So we are going to go to our. As you can see, we have something right here, but I think the width is still small, not as big as it should. So let's go back here. And over here is giving it a gap of 24. Okay, but there's a problem right now. The gap, the width is still very small, so I don't know. Let's see. So we're having a very bigger one now. Let's go back to this one. I think okay. So here, I think we need to do. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have wrapped this. I should have make it a self-closing one, like so. So we have a self-closing one here. We also need to have a very self-closing one underneath this one. So let's just copy that and paste that here. As you can see, it gives us these fades at the side, and when I hover it slows down. Okay, so that's it for that. Let's go back. Let's go underneath here and give it a div. Give it a class name, max width of 650 pixel, and also MX to be of 02, and the margin top to be of 20. So in here we have those images, right? Images dot map. I don't know why I called this CTX this time. Let me just call it images. Or let's just go with the CTX. I don't know how to name these kind of things. So here, just give it the index, and in here we have a div. Okay, let's give it a key of the index, and also let's give it some class of margin top 8, border, and the background to be of neutral 50, and border neutral 300, we slash it, the opacity to between 500 medium and overflow hidden. And over here we make use of the next image here. Make sure we import it from the next image as a component. Give it a width of 600, a height of 100, a source of the images down there. As you can see, we have all the images right here. Okay. And also, after the images, we have a div with a class name, margin top to be 10, flex core. On medium devices, we want the flex row, MD, justify center, gap X to be of 3, margin top and bottom to be 9. And in there we have our button. And also we need to import a link from next link. So in here we're given a variant of outline and a class name of medium. It should be width of full on the large, width of 32 and order. We want this to come second, and also it should have a rounded full, margin top 3, and the medium devices to be margin top of 0, and also given a border of type of black and font sans. And alongside it we have another button, and we're passing it as child because I should be passing as child as well in here, because we are using this link inside. Okay, so for our hero section, as you can see, we have a button. As you can see, they look pretty nice. So this is our hero. When we click on the project, you're going to see we're going to have some error because we haven't in fact have this page created yet. So what we need to do, we are going to be creating let me see if it would be which one of them we should create first. So here the project, we have services. Let's go create the services. Okay, so we go in here, and in our app component here, our app folder, we create one and we name it services. Okay, so in here we have our page.css, page.css, rfce, and here we name it services. So in our page here, once we click on services, it should take us to that page, and you can see it says services. So here we have a list, A or B. So let's list A is an array with research, UID, UI UX design, interaction, sport type, and all of that stuff. Okay, so here's our function of services, and give it a class name, give it a margin top of 20, and also give it a div, give it a class name of max width to be 31 rem, give it a mx to be of auto. Let me close this sidebar. And in here we have a h1. The h1 has text of 2 extra large. On a medium devices, text will be 26 pixel. What? I don't know if that's a mistake I've been doing. It can't be 26 pixel. That's way little. So 26 on a Mac, it should have a max width of LG, and the font we're using is this one. And the font we're using is of this type, and also leading snug. And then whatever we want to, and then we break it, and also we have a span for early companies and ideas. So that is that for there. The next one we need to do is give it a div, give it a class name, and the margin top to be of 10. Okay, and also here we have a h1. Let me just grab this. A h1 that has this font of this one, and the margin top and bottom of 3, and also experience design, and also a little bit of paragraph. So here, as you can see. Okay, so the next thing we're going to have another div. Give it a class name, give it a flex, gap x of 3, item to be of center, top and bottom to be of 7. And we have to copy these buttons. We need to import these buttons from Shatien. From this one, we import the buttons. I mean, you can create a custom button if you want to. I'm just being lazy, so I thought of why not using Shatien button components. Okay, you can create all this from scratch if you want to, which is my thing, creating things from scratch. But if you don't want to, you can just as well use Shatien, and it will all works in. Okay. And the next thing we forgot to do is create a separator, and also that is coming from Shatien. So let's have a div, and in here we have a separator from Shatien. Let's import separator from this one, separator from separator. Okay, and we have a h1 as well again. Now a font of this SUSE Intel regular, the margin top and bottom to be 3, and then the text here is brand identity. Okay, and also here we have a paragraph of margin top and bottom of 5, and then your description. So over here we have a div again, and in here we give it a class name of flex item center, and a gap of x to be 3, gap of x to be 3, and also margin top and bottom to be of 7. Then we give it a flex wrap. Alright, so we give it a gap y of 3. Right, and in here we've got to wrap our list B, this one, dot map, another name in here, then we pass on the I. Also we pass in the button, which will render. So using the Shartian button, given a font type and a variant of outline that like destructive, then the size is mini, as you can see. Once it loads, and here it's saying IDX is, of course it's this I, not IDX. Okay, so as you can see, we have in this the types of here, but the one I did was outline. Was it outline? No, I don't think so. It's why is my button like, okay, so these are the type I made. These are type of outline. If I go up all the way, as you can see, we have our buttons all looking pretty good. So with that, we've come to the end of the services page, and the next one we're going to create is going to be the project. Okay, we're going to be creating the project on the next one, so stay tuned. In the next chapter we'll be creating the projects, and if you're new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and so keep encouraging me to keep creating more content for you guys, and also please do share our videos with your loved ones and people out there who might need some sort of project, so they can take it to the next level if they have to. So without further ado, I'll see you in the next video. Oops, it seems we're having an error here, so let's quickly fix that. On our small devices is working pretty well, but on our very large device it's kind of sucks. So let's see why that happened. Let's go back to it and see why that happened. Come a little bit down here, baby. Okay, so here we are giving it a flex margin top, flex color, flex here. I didn't say the flex row here. As you can see, it's all working perfectly. So we're back to business. We're on. So I'll see you guys in the next chapter. Okay, so welcome back, and right where we left off, we need to go back to our folder structure, and we need to create the project part. So here we are going to create the project part in our app directory. So here we name it project as a folder, then in there we have our page.csx in it. Alright, so here we say RFCE, and here over we say project. Okay, so you close that back up. Now the next thing we need to do is copy all of these imports. So all we're doing here is importing the button from the component, the Shartian UI, and also here we're also importing the Next slider, all from let me say the header components. Okay, so I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. Okay, and let me see. it's a little bit down here. No, not this one, but the right here. So it's complaining because the parts didn't match well. Do I need to do this as well? Probably too much. Let me look for it myself. The app folder, and in there we've got the component folder, and in there we've got the infinite slider. Okay, that's it. So right here we've got the project, and also we are going to open up the structure right now, and also grab the arrays of item we're going to be needing as well. So in here we're just going to whack this in here. As you can see, these are all structure array of objects having nothing but title, subtitle, and image. Okay, as you can see, it's all that way. So let's just close it up, and if you want to copy this, let me just open it a little bit way bigger. Okay, so if you want to copy it, just make sure you pause the video, and then you can copy whatever you want to. So here is all there is to it for right now. So I'm just going to close that back. So the next thing we need to do is give it a class name, margin top to be of 14. The medium devices, we're going to give it a margin top of 100 pixel, like so. And also in our there's div like a little div within that one, so we're going to give it a max width of 31 pixel, like so. 31, okay, 31 rem actually, not pixel. And also we're going to give it the mx to be of 02, and here we're going to give it h1. This makes me feel like we're repeating ourselves over again, but that's not true. So here we got to give it a h1 of text to extra large. Medium devices, I don't think this is very important because it's not working like that way. So when I click on project, it should take us here, and also we should what is it? Okay, that's for the styling. What is this? Okay, this is for the next project I'm working on, so my bad, not that one. Okay, so the h1 also, we've got to give the div right here and give it a class name of max. I'm sorry if you're hearing that dog barking. I don't know why it's barking. So we're gonna give it a 650 pixel, a max width of 60 pixel, and also type of auto, a margin top of 20. Okay. So in here we're going to wrap around this image we had there, this image arrays of objects. So what I did, I mapped through the image, and you give it a CTX of type of CTX. That's the type of any. That's the type of number actually. Okay, so here we are giving it the key of this, and also we're rendering all the images. Within the images, we are given the some styles of flex, item center, just fly between, just so we can have some images, some details between left and right. And justify between a margin of 3, and also we're giving it type of flex, and giving it flex call, so they're vertically stack on each other, and a paragraph that's displays the title, giving it style of text neutral 900, and also a sub title with a text neutral of okay, so here we have all our images and also the details. So what next is we've got to fold this one up, or probably if you want to you can fold this one up. Okay, so here we've got a div, and in the div we've got to give it a style of margin top of font. I'll give it style of flex. On the medium devices we're giving it flex row, and also flex row, and also we're going to give it on medium devices justify center, and also give it a gap of left and right to be of 3, margin top of 9 to be top and bottom to be of 9. Okay, and the next thing we're going to be having is the button, and this button, as you all know, is coming from the shout CN. As you can see, shout CN, and also we've got a link in it, so we also need to do the as child of it thing. Okay, and when we click on this button, it's going to redirect us to the connect page. And let's grab this one more button here and slap those in there as well. Okay, and also when we click on it, it's going to redirect us to the connect. Now if you want to take this project to another level, you can as well modify all of these to your own need, and that's all up to you. But for me, I'm just doing it in a simple manner. Okay, when I click on it, it's going to redirect me to that connect page, which we don't have right now. As you can see, it's all good. Go to the services, it's all looking good. Go to the project, it's all looking good. Okay, and then when we go to the connect, nothing yet. So for that, we're going to be creating the connect page shortly. Now, so here we are. Let me close everything in here. So we're going to be creating the connect page. All right, so let's create another folder in the app tree, and here we're going to call it connect, and here you make it page.csx, and in here let's see what's going on here. And pretty seems to me like we're going to be needing some import. Let me first create the structure. Here you say connect, and close this up and whack those in here. Take this one out. So here we're going to be having the React from React and the tools from Sonar, which we don't need. So here also we are going to be needing the what's it called? We're going to need some label and input from the Shoutian. And if you take a look at this one right here, I've actually created the whole stuff of sending email after filling the form, but I won't be including that because this project is not meant for that. It's only meant for the UI. So if you want that to be included, then you probably need to give me a clue, maybe leave a comment, maybe you should, just let me know. So I'll make a video on that if that's what you want. But for now, we're just going to be designing just UI, which mostly interests me and most of you out there as well. So yeah, that's one RAM, and also we're giving them MX Auto, and also here we're going to give it a H1 with title. Okay. Okay. We've got an H1 with a text of 2 extra large and medium. I don't know why I kept doing this one here, so let me just take that out. And a max width of LG, just so we have it in a very smaller space. And also a type of font leading of snug, like a height of 1.375 rem. So your title, if you like, you can just check this up to somewhat what you like. That's pretty okay. But for now, let's do what we want to achieve. Here we have the p tag or match top of 4, and also your content right in there. Also here we have a div. Give it a class name. Give it a margin top of 5. I'll give it type of flex. Items to be off center, and also the medium device is want to flex rate and gap x of 9. Okay, and in here we've got a p tag, and in this p tag in here we are going to be pasting the, let me just take this one out. We're going to have a medium screen width of full and text of neutral 400, and we're also going to give it an order of 2, and also round full, and also on a medium device we want the margin top to be of 0, and also a type of font if you want to, and that's all okay. So the next thing here, we are going to be creating a button, and in this button we are going to be giving it a type of click, right? We're going to give it a type of click. There's a lot of noise out there, so I just need to move. So here we're going to take that and click out because we don't need it. A class name of CN, and the button variant. Of course, you can use the button variant from Shartian and give it a as you can see, we have a default, we have destructive, and have outline. So on this one, I'm just giving it the default and a width of 32 and rounded full. Okay, and also here is the form section, which I have been trying to avoid. We're going to give it the type of form, and we're going to have a div on it, and also here we're going to have a class name, margin top of 16, and also in here we're going to have the form itself and some actions, which in this tutorial or in this project I won't be including because it's not what I want to show you guys. Because if you want to send a mail, then that's something else I'll prepare for, and I already did one before. But if it's something you guys want, so just leave a comment down there, and when I read it, and I will be preparing for the next video which we do that. So but for now, let's just keep on doing normal UI. Okay, so here we have a div with a label from that we imported from where is it? Okay, the label for UI label from Shartian, and we're giving it a class, a HTML4 name, just so when we click on the title, like where is it? Let me refresh it. So as you can see, when I click on the title, it automatically place the cursor there. When I click on it again, so I don't need to click here directly. When I click on it, the name, it will automatically redirect it. Okay, so let's copy the so right, we've done with the first label. Then we are going to do for the second label, which is inside its own div. So let me take this up a little bit and give it a class name, margin top to be 5, and also we're going to have its label here to be of HTML4, and class name with a text of 13 pixel on font normal, and asking what's your email, and also we are going to render this input component from Shadcn. Make sure the ID matches the one here, and also here the name as well. So pretty much the same thing we're going to do for the rest. So let me copy that and paste it here. As you see, it's for this one is for type of HTML4 company, and also the ID should be of type company. Okay, and the type should be text. The type of this should be email, because that's an email stuff. Okay, so we're going to do for phone number, also our type of phone, so we for phone as well, and the type is of number. As you can see, the styles are pretty much the same thing. Okay, width full, margin top, border top to be 0, rounded small, border right 0, border left 0. So it's all the same thing, and we need to grab this one, paste as well. Let me give a little bit gap so as you can see. HTML4 this should be of sort like description. Okay, so you can copy this ID for description. Okay, that's a text area, and also the last one here, a button, and in here we give it a variant of default. A medium device, it should have a width of full. A normal, it should have a width of full, rounded full, that kind of a thing. So with that, we are done with our form. Let's refresh. As you can see, we have our form, and also we can keep on typing here. Okay, and we can go up gradually or go down. So with that, we are done with our form. So what else remaining? Let's check everything working perfectly fine. As you can see, we render all the images. So the last thing here is pretty much simple, you guess it. It's the footer. So we haven't done the footer, and that's something we need to do right now. So we have the header, and we have a footer. So pretty much the footer isn't that hard. So let's create it. Footer .csx, and let me just grab everything I'll explain. Okay, so here we are. Let me take this one out because we don't need it. Our footer, we're just returning a div with a height of 20, border and border top, flex item center, justify to be center, and also another div within it on order list with flex an item center, justify center, a gap x of 5, and in there we have our date, in there we have our name, in there we have the foundation as well. So that's the footer. So the next thing we should do to display that footer, we need to go back to our layout. Don't want to do that, so let me just go back here to our layout, go to the bottom here and import the footer from components footer. Okay, so here we have our footer. So if I go back right now, go down, see we have our footer right here. So that's it for this tutorial. You can customize this to whatever and however you want. Just follow the structure and you'll be good to go. And if you want to add some extra functionality, that will be all on you. But for now, I am done with the build, and I hope this is something that you find useful in when you're creating something clean, minimal, and stunning and modern. As you can see, all my builds are way modern and clean. So on my next tutorial is coming up soon, which I use some other tech stacks. So that will be a very big one coming up soon, and I hope you guys subscribe, share the video, and you stick around. Make sure you turn the bell notification on if yours is off, and make sure you keep checking out for all my tutorials, because you can never tell when I'll drop a video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.